Hello and welcome to the next talk show. I'm your host, Mr. Austin Elser, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Nick. Here is our co-host, the newly elected chairman, the first chairman of the National Assembly of the Kingdom of Nix, Breona McGuire. And we're out of topics tonight at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time. It would have been an hour earlier, but this guy to be jerk. We get it done. So anyway, while we're trying to get all this figured out, all that fun stuff, let's continue topics. The first talk about congratulating Bree becoming the first chairman of the National Assembly of the Dominics. So, Bree, congratulations on being chairman. How did the election go for you?
I just like
Okay. Yeah, according to polls, you won almost. You won. You won. Almost. Oh, really? Like you people voted turnout. There's only what we have that voted. And all 7 of them voted for you. So no, everybody wanted you, I guess. So your first independent. It's like for inclusive purposes that America likes to do. You're our first independent, first win. That's really first moment to national.
actually just starting to chairman.
Oh, oh yeah. Here we go. God, man, for one, such a battle over. My God.
Hey, just over the tile and no, so it makes more sense to name it when it
Man, eating. Yeah, congratulations on winning the election. You were the only candidate anyway. You went up against Noda, none of the above. So yeah. So let's know what's gonna be.
it's gonna be this Sunday on October 22nd. We'll start at 4 p.m. Eastern time. What we'll be doing is we're going to be working with each of the quite a few down. We're going to be talking to them. They're so far what's been down. I will be talking to myself and the prime minister. Other show up, it depends as we are.
Okay. Well, I'm just going by like the Facebook event thing. So like thing listed accurate and actually. Um. Okay. Yeah. For it, I'll definitely be there. I'm on mental break from Nick for a while, so I can breathe. Saying, I got things. To say. I didn't even do it anyway. I got it done. That's all I care about. So, and I also got plebiscites written because there's things about all right, so I guess we'll go ahead and talk about the topic. The Israel and the stand. So, Israel and Hamas. Okay, Hamas Israel they sort of attack, they fire back, and we don't talk. Trying to kill Hamas. Well, I know Hamas innocent civilians across. Sorry. So our queen, the Nick, as usual, has the Ukraine war. We declared neutrality. and call for both sides to cease hostilities and call for peace. Even though the conflict's been going for years, years, and years. We never gonna. If you think that the real people to honestly blame for this is three. One is the Kingdom, two states, and the United Nations. Three countries and entities that are to blame for the entire conflict. Israel and Palestine, honestly. Palestine and Israel are victims of each other for that's literally. So that's our stance. Bree, do you have an opinion on the Hamas war?
To be honest, the one who keep track of kind of stuff, don't use unless for weather.
Okay, look, taking bad and businesses. Don't forget, next podcast changes to our so we might get you to show things are of course. Now, but anyway, so next topic. Actually, let's go ahead and skip all the way down to the topic because it kind of well, ever since Hamas decided to determine oh, so added Zervok, Tony Savage of McGuire for some reason, but it, I can't really explain much as the board, so she feels like by him, she likes him. So anyway, so in emergency of the day of each is Hamas like come out of nowhere? All of the Hamas people are finally put on their masks and pull out AK-47 and do infiltrate guerrilla warfare areas. No, we had no idea what was going to happen, but that's what we were expecting. So she called a meeting on that, and we were discussing about it. She understandably, but she began to do it. I mean, we're not okay. So this is what she did not declare a state of emergency like our Begley did. Begley declared a state of emergency. We did what we were wanting to do is announce a travel advisor. We forgot to do it. I should have done it, but I was wanting the Queen to be responsible for it since she's the one that called the board. So we have declared a travel advisory to obviously a bunch of places in the United States and everywhere else. We not necessarily made a travel advisory map. I guess you could say so. If it can't the country or they rephrase that. If it's red, we highly advise you to go to that country or it's death. Like that's basically what that means. If it's green, fun or fun. So that's basically how we do it. But, United California, New York, because you know, I have actually applied in Illinois. Illinois is expected to be like worse, but I haven't heard anything about Illinois, specifically Chicago, but it's just at the time. There was there was protests, mass Palestinian protests, which is by me. I don't care to go chant about everything. Don't care they chant Israel or saying like quotes or cure. I don't mind that. Let them scream out. I mean, I prefer that day rage. I prefer they are afraid. So, that
they they are it during our talk from it. It just has some reason to like say the word. Similar sound to it.
No, it had similarities to the bird. I don't think Muslims in America are really that. When Muslims come here, they actually feel a lot more safe and a lot less. I will say a lot less. America is absolutely oppressive, but America is a lot less oppressive than Israel is. Okay, and even Hamas Palestine or PLO Palestine, because there's two different. There's sectors of Palestine, and well, both sectors are so. Uh, it's a lot less. That's why I think Palestinian Muslims, when they're over here, they don't do anything violent. They feel, oh, yeah, again, by a tank, shot by a rocket when we protest. So let's just go and protest. Okay, here we go. And
They also have a whole lot of other American terms to them.
Well, there was. I actually saw this to share. There was a violent. Event. There was a plane that flew very close to the house. Very close. I heard a biplane literally going and everything. That was close. If it's not hot here, at least it looks good. Don't make it sound like I hear you. I better hear the boom before I hear the biplane. Anyway, so no, I uh, definitely a altercation. It was an altercation. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the whole video. All I know is that it was an Israeli protest that was made Palestinian protesters. They were so again like first, Israeli protesters were away, and one of them turned back and sprayed towards the other side. I guess again, I just saw. So I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna eventually watch that video and see what happens. I think it's a short one, but I'm sure it's a long version too. The news there's like that. But YouTube, everything kid friendly. So I'm the whole video. I'll probably have to but yeah, and news to share for if you want to see any kind of live protest whatsoever. It could be about gay rights, change, all that stuff. You want to see actual live protests in cities or even towns. They have they legit do. Is there anybody protesting about this? If there's somebody protesting about something, to share what happened. Okay. Anyway, so what was it? So I don't care if they chant Islamic things, death to Israel, death to America. I don't care if they chant that stuff at all in America. That's their First Amendment right. They can be screamed out. Here, I mean, saying that's government, sort of. I mean, I don't necessarily want the U.S. government to collapse and die and be forever gone, but at the same time, it's like, no, I want you to die so I can resuscitate you and you come up with amnesia and remind you are. That's what I want the U.S. government to be. It's like, I want you to die just this once, just so I can revive you. And when you're revived, you have amnesia, so you don't remember anything that happened. So let me couple for a second. Oh, yeah.
So a lot of
Kind
have
of
that theory.
Alright, so anyway, so again, climate neutral. We do declare travel advisory to obviously Israel, at least honestly. Not, I mean, this might be a little controversial, but we're not going to pull a Trump, I guess. I mean, all that stuff going on in the Middle East, we're not going to pull like, you show nation majority Muslim because of all the violent Muslim activities going on. There's violent Muslim activities going on everywhere, so we don't care. The only big ones that are talked about in the media is one between Israel, Syria, Jordan, Palestine, and Iran, and Yemen, and Saudi Arabia. So, and Lebanon. So, those are the countries. If one country is in war region, which before this war it was Yemen, and then before Yemen it was Iraq or Afghanistan, then before Afghanistan it was Iraq, and then before Iraq it was Lebanon. So, I mean, there's one war in the whole war. So it's just another Middle East regional war, and that we just gotta unfortunately stand by and watch. I mean, what people are gonna do? Yeah, sure, you can scream about it. What's the U.S. gonna do? And more stolen tax to our
as we right for speech.
well, I wish the United States government would actually, stay out of it for once. Like, what they use a side? No, they don't. We can. We, as we can. President, Congress, no, be here. You be good. You be neutral, and you worry about us. How about this? How about you make sure that my life over here is good while I volunteer to go help the other country because my life is good, and I can live for a year or two so I can help the other country out. That's how it's supposed to be. I actually commented that on Larry Sharp today. Larry Sharp actually did give me a commentary on that because the exact same thing. Uh, that I and I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm gonna paraphrase because I'll have to watch the recording again. It's on right now too. So if you don't want to watch Larry Sharp, who we did, look up the Larry show. Using yeah, he's using this other one. It's like one like normal Larry Sharp with an E, and then the other one is it's been for since I've used the other one. Look it up later. Anyway, yeah, look up Larry Sharp. I'm a big fan. He's gonna assume I'm a big fan because he's got a video on now, which I'm not gonna be commenting on. I'm doing this because if I'm gonna be podcast. But anyway, so Larry Sharp told me that I'm paraphrasing. I'm not gonna exactly what he said. Yeah, he said it's a tough one of what I commented because I like American government should be neutral and stay out of affairs, while American citizens should be able to go wherever they want, which they can, sort of, right? I mean, yes, and help those other countries in need in case of war, right? Because of America today, we're all like, no, you must raise a flag for this, or raise a flag for that. You must stand for this. You must stand for that. You must stand for Israel, or we friend, or you stand for Palestine. Just so remember, invited Americans today. So that's why we can never go back to American government neutrality. So what he is right about is for 1917, I think he said. We were definitely neutral since then. And yeah, and if I was talking to him, I would definitely say, yeah, no, I go back to that. I want to go to the wars before 1917. I want to stay out of all those wars. That's exactly what I want. It wasn't just the fact that we were, not just that we were neutral. The fact that actually declared a war. It's like we're gonna go to war for any stupid reason, which American people will know stupid reason because we haven't officially declared war since 1942. That's the last time we actually declared war. All the wars that we've been having after that were legal. They were considered military authorizations, which is not a declaration of war. That's literally just saying, yeah, President, go ahead, go kill people for sake of democracy or anti-terror. Yeah, we just about more innocent civilians than the Nazis did, so no difference there. Um, maybe not much. Killed people. But yeah, it's the travel advisory to the Middle East, just in Middle, from Iran to Israel, and as north as Syria down. Even no one talks Qatar, no one talks about or the UAE, no one talks about those countries. Well, guess what? They're on travel advisory too. They happen to be in the region. I'm sure they're some. All of them are actually involved with the war. So yeah, they're at war. So I mean, yeah. So while Yemen's in civil war, Saudi Arabia is like, let's start a coalition together and save Yemen. Yeah, that'll work, right? But anyway, so we did. So Nazis, if you're watching this video, we are under travel advisory. To a few states, maybe I'll provide a map. I'm what's my map? So I'm gonna
no more. Tell her.
snitch. Anyway, so anyway, um, limited on doing some things anyway, and podcast is one of them. So anyway, another. No, hold on. I'm ahead of my. And I'll for good. Yellow for maybe. Simple map, not too big, but we'll some. What states are having bad travel right now in the U.S.? So it's not a lot. I think New York and Washington State is one of them. I think that's the violent one. Washington State's not necessarily too big. I mean, Seattle is Seattle.
For some reason, I feel like
Seattle was a big. Seattle's a big city, sure, but not as big as
Washington. Just in the state.
Interesting.
If you're mentioning that it could be
time notification saying the AI is a major terrorism alert just now. That's interesting. I'm looking
at that, and you get conversation like that. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, and this is funny. To what is this? Is this local? Yeah, it's local. So according to our local news channel, it just posted at the same time as the FBI on Epic Time. This new that shows how 2022 violent crime dropped this year. And I'm like, okay, so apparently violent crime. Okay, crime last year. Okay, it's just for the city. I am sorry. That's just for the city we live in. Okay, I'm triggered because like, or I'm triggered.
Yeah.
Because the number I'm about to, you're on FBI, so they're talking about the whole, right? 160 people died last year. I was gonna say absolutely yes, but then I found out it's just talking about little. So, okay.
I mean,
Okay, so anyway, so this year, so last year, 160 people died from homicide. This year, even though it's not even over yet, but this is 128. So the record is beaten. Oh, sure. To me, that's actually not a change. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's actually not a change because if you think about it, maybe the reason why homicides are low is because no one else shoots, they kill others. So I'm shooting. So I'm that's sorry, but that's legit. Now, of course, there's some
other people in homes.
homicides are gang related. gang war related. So
There's plenty of people mobile to shoot.
oh yeah.
Ignore that when I say that stuff.
Look, see, look at you. You're just trying to get people killed today, ain't you? Look at you. Oh my god. Man, I better get my.
Yeah, and I feel like
You stay back now. Stay back. Arm. Okay. You call your friend. Stay home. I'm armed. I got two. Back up. Okay. No.
yeah, I got stuff here too. I'm just gonna say and where they are.
But anyway, interesting about this. But this major terrorism alert, like it's a little late because like Day of Rage was like last Friday, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, we got it. So look,
That
I'll tonight and to talk about my tomorrow. So we'll see. Okay. But anyways, let's get back to talking. That was a notification I wanted to talk about because it just my phone. Hey, terrorism alert. Here I am back.
related to our Day of Rage. Nothing happened in Louisville just yet.
No, that's true. The only violent protest that happened so far was in Washington State. I'm pretty sure that's Washington State. I'm grain of salt because I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, travel advisory. The Queen is about to make it on free. For two reasons. One, because the population is so low and of lack of elections. And the second reason is because of this kind of it's not it's not an emergency, but it's like a just thing. So we're gonna go ahead. She's gonna make a royal decree. She hasn't done it yet, but she let's just say this: when she verbally says it, she's most likely said it. It's basically done, and I'm the one that really proposed it. I'm gonna sign it into law. She's gonna make a decree to go ahead and get rid and merge all the elected constables together into one national constable bureau. That's what the uh, for lack of better words, I guess that's what the institution will be called. The institution will be the National Constable Bureau, which is basically a national police force. However, and make it fair too. So instead of like, oh, so we're gonna like appoint a chief or something like that, someone to command the entire national police force, minister. No, chief of the national bureau, an elected or the people can elect who becomes a national constable bureau chief. And even as an executive branch position, it's technically independent on its own because it abides by the Constitution as well as providing safety and whatnot. read constable laws and constable laws that exist now are going to be in the royal decree anyway. So if you read NRS statute chapter 8, it's chapter 8. It's chapter 8. I'll have to look that up. But anyways, it's in the executive branch title. So look for title. Pretty sure it's title 2. Look for title 2 executive branch and look for constable. Anything you need a constable here. But it might change in the future because it's gonna look a lot more detailed and smaller. Guess roll the gonna merge all together and be a chief, and that chief is gonna deputize people to become constables. Obviously, get an application, you sign up. You want to sign up? Yeah, okay, you're deputized. Done. That's simple. So, or guys who become constables, basically. So, and we can work how that. So that's gonna be great. So that's gonna be fun. And the second reason for that, for safety reasons, it's events and incidents and emergencies. I guess for like the days of rain. that never really happened. Well, now I don't know now because the Epoch Time board, so I'm gonna have to look at that tonight. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic, and the topic is pumping Knicks. All right, let's look here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I am a steampunk fan, or I am biased as hell. I want to steampunk the hell out of it. I want to do it without force. As much as I want to force everybody to go steampunk, I cannot do that because the queen will have my head. Okay, so to do that, I must not use force, but I must try to get people to steampunk. So,
Just get them to check and then.
yeah, I, I don't I don't agree.
Not technically,
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Do you think? Look, I'm a non-partisan guy. I don't like political parties, and I've always stated that if we end up getting 10 political parties, I was gonna make a joke party that's literally just for show called Pineapple Party. So, no, it's a joke party. It's gonna be me, okay? My initials is gonna be Pop, okay? And literally, I'll make like a little like, sub site for it and be like the pineapple on party. The only thing we want is pineapple on pizza to be delivered to us for free. Done. It's literally just a joke. If that's only if we get 10 parties, that will make that party because like this will because me making a party my against stupid parties are. So that's why, in general, I don't care what political parties what. If there's 10 of them next, I think we have a problem. I'm gonna make one, and then I'm gonna show you all stupid people look with the party. So yeah, as long as I even have a thought of it now. I'm gonna make a little sub-site on my the next website. Right, it's gonna show a pizza, and for every pineapple, that symbol or color of every political party that is made. It's like, hey guys, look at the pineapple on pizza, and let's keep pineapple on pizza. Dallas places. So, see? So, it's like, alright, you here really hate pineapple on pizza. Yeah, see? It's like, okay, you see these colors and every job, political party. Welcome to the party. So, like, actually, I'll go get like political party for like a agenda. I'm going to protest every single one of them. I don't care what political party it is. If they're going to the agenda, I don't against the ones that are good for Knicks. I say no. Maybe I might not go that far, but like if if it's actually good for Knicks, I'll probably vote yes, obviously. But that's about my minute. I don't believe it's weird. I am not wanting political parties. I'm telling people to be like, hey, you can make political parties if you really want to. Just saying. But
they have
for some reason, I actually like competitive parties. I kind of like seeing them fight, but in a good way. I like to see them debate over things and then eventually have a solution. Get along. I mean, that's how America's found it. Why can't Nick? Okay, because percent Nick is independent, so I'm actually okay with that. I love that, and we only have one political party. That's the backdoor party, still around, only by one person. Even though says two, but the after the party founded. So
now independent people because sometimes it's easy to work up their own.
yep, and I also explain to people that political parties should not only be made for power gain, it should be made for issues. Like you like Knicks education party or the agricultural league of Knicks, protect the farmers' rights, all that stuff, for that one issue, and let's finally let enough people in government, and like we did, we got majority seats, or we got enough seats make a difference or whatever, right? And you get a specific bill pass or regulations pass, or you just get people to do it. And then all of a sudden, now it's our goal. Stick around. Nah, we can disband the party. And the party gets disbanded. Everybody's independent again. Or they see another issue, they'll go to the next party. So, I mean, literally, political parties should be not necessarily permanent. So, not only that, if we have multiple parties, people can make coalitions. So that's another thing I like too. If we have multiple parties, we should allow coalitions. So, which we do, but some political parties we might have is going to be like, oh, we cannot have coalitions. We can't work with them. It's like, if you want something done. So, but anyway, back to Nick. So I've been talking to a bunch of Nixie citizens tonight, unfortunately, and yesterday about steam powered vehicles, the and
oh, you're talking about all those vehicles.
Look,
That's
yeah, I don't know the name of the second photo I sent, but I do like that too. That looks like a rich man's steam vehicle.
That
might. But I'll take the first one. The first one can haul stuff. Okay, it's already said that weighs 2 tons, which I think 2,000 pounds. It already weighs 2,000 pounds of stuff. So I mean, no stuff. I mean, and it moves.
We gotta
worry about crashing or anything. So it moves really slow, so we don't have to worry about crashing or anything. So it moves stuff easily and kind of all that stuff. So those vehicles I want Nick to make because it no longer make those anymore. So buy some and try to replicate it as best as possible, or so I really would like to do that. So we can actually steam powered vehicles, and you know about steam powered vehicles, they're
we have them built when we get our island.
yeah.
So if we get a right size ship,
so I mean, think of all the water we have. So because the ocean is unlimited.
Exactly.
The ocean is bigger anyway, so I mean, we're gonna
rainwater, fresh water happening.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of rainwater. That's our idea too for housing. I could actually have a housing idea. Why not just have? I mean, if depending on what you build, the rooftops, the roof is have like depth. Steps are gonna send
Those are pretty good ideas.
Did you know in the U.S. collecting water is illegal, which is stupid.
It's water. It comes from
exactly because they want you to buy water or they want you to rely on city water. That's why. That's literally the only reason why. There's no
water is more fresh and it's reason.
Yeah. There's no for that. Yeah, that's legit it. So when we give a shit, we're gonna have rainwater.
We're gonna have all real things. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yes, we're gonna have our own rainwater collection. I don't care what the fucking government. We're gonna have our.
We're getting snow on that island. Just based on maybe I don't know. We don't know what there's over there.
Oh, sub. You know, it's gonna be. It's all its own. That too. So.
Yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be snow down or not.
Maybe.
That'd be see.
Well, it's like this: if Marshall Bird, the community of Marshall Bird, gets snow, then the island can get snow. So we'll be sure that'll happen. So it's not our at Florida is. So it's not necessarily that warm. So it's
Yeah,
gonna snow.
that's interesting. Island.
I've seen it. It's called and Greenland.
Really? I have to show you that.
Just look it up. I mean, how long have you been under a rock? Just look up the countries of Iceland. They're both. I mean, Iceland's covered in, but it doesn't snow in Iceland. Greenland, nothing but snow night.
Yeah. I'm focused on my work schedule and being home a lot. So.
Yeah, I can feel that. Anyway, on with Nick decided. I've also on like houses. I found this thing where you can actually buy a permit. Like not a permit from like a permit company to buy a specific time for a company to big house. Like,
The only question is this permanent?
oh yeah, it should be. I mean, seen the house plans, they're really not that big. They're not small. Like they're not size. Like they're not. I mean, it's gonna be a huge house. Means we've already decided she's gonna get the house design. She's gonna get that's gonna be the castle. So I get a tower, actual tower to it. Get that castle. That's probably all. Um, um, like now my house. I've already chosen my house. Skin. And basically named after Tuscany, which it looks like a Tuscan home, which Tuscany in Italy. And I love Renaissance Italy, especially Tuscany. So yeah, Florence. I look at that. And I'm like, yeah, I would like that house to be my house and my forever house. I would like to die there, so I can hunt there and still live there while I'm a ghost. Yeah.
I kind of picture farm because
Yeah. So, um,
which means I might have to look up.
but at the same time, we've already discussed this. The government, we government, we're definitely going to be on ownership, obvious reasons. All island, so we got to make sure that people get their, the fairest amount of land they could ever want for themselves. This point, we're gonna have a minimum limit. We're gonna max limit. Okay, so to make sure, just make sure less land as possible. I mean, we're getting island first. If we island, we already have a section of the island zoned off from being touched at all to be a nature reserve as well as an animal reserve, all that good stuff. So to make sure the natives, animals of the islands are protected, all that, no one in it. I know the island is a hunting for ducks and stuff, so we're gonna halt on duck hunting and all that stuff until developed and whatever, so we know where we're at, all that. So, I mean, again, once we get the island, I'm sure the North Carolina government is gonna come to us and contact us and be like, "Hey, why are you on this island? You're a duck hunting spot and all that stuff." Like, yeah,
Trust.
no, we're on the island. The fact that it's a duck hunting spot, so they're gonna, their version of fishing or game warden is gonna come down saying, this can do that, the thing that almost on this here's it. And remember, the island we can't declare independence yet. We have to develop the island first. What we are going to fight for is that North Carolina does do that. We're going to take our island, respect the island, and if we want to build on this island, we're going to build shit on this island.
Also, I mean,
plan island. On keep protected on the island, but we're going to use the country or we're going to fight for it. So that's what we're going to do.
If we pay for it, it's literally in our name on a lease. You can about that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's my private
So let's say I so we can absolutely refuse it.
You know, before cities are built, there's a private owner owning a lot of land.
Mm-hmm.
Private owners. And these a bunch of cities unite to form counties, and counties unite together to form states, and here states and then countries. So
and speaking of that, already a house built on that island.
Island?
And that's why it's been for stuff because that person is asleep. And from what we see at that house, it's pretty big. It's kind of spacious too.
Huh. Did you actually find a house? Did you look it up?
I think I know one lease that Ethan and I saw the house. It's what it looks like.
Are you sure it's on Bell's Island or is it on Hog Island?
Cheapest island for planning on getting first.
Bell Island.
Yeah.
The one
I want to confirm it because I always keep my notes. And the next island goes. It is Bell Island.
Okay, there's a house. All right. That our little first destination to go. So, yeah. I mean, we got a place for people to live in. I mean, I don't care if I have multiple bedrooms and multiple people living there as long as we're working. I don't give a shit.
That's the thing. Once we have 4 plus first before we island.
I'm sure that is I'm sure the guy that owns it is probably old, and the house is taken care of. So I mean,
Tell you probably right.
It's an island, so usually for retirement. So I'm sure it's retired at one point. Family the island money off of it, which is understandable because islands are very hard to take care of. So, but
especially if they're a owner.
Of when you have a country of people, so like I said before in all my videos, as soon as I get the island, people will flock. So we'll flock to it like a bunch of seagulls. Go, they're all good.
You go. I'm not going with you because I'm going to want to be island first.
Oh no, you're not alone. There's a long line. There's a long line. You better get in that line. The minute I buy the island, show the people are gonna come out of the woodwork and start flocking. So
just what we do is I can start packing.
No kidding.
And keep my nose work. Like
Yep. So
I mean, I miss some of the people that we not miss stress.
Mm-hmm. So back to so that was fun. So back to steampunking. So wait, the house I want to build is like the really into the group. So I mean I could put the website. I mean there's no way to put on. I mean I don't know. Yeah, I don't like I don't maybe I'll document his thing. Punk Nicks, I know documents steampunking Nick. That's my idea. So I'll probably put something else there. But anyway, I want to build another car vessel that only everybody likes. The Kunal really looks cool. Constable Kurt did give us something to talk about. He about one steam engine. Definitely need to learn how to use a steam boiler and steam engine, because if you do not know how to use it, it will blow up like a bomb. So literally, like that's not exaggeration.
If you're building it, you need to learn automatically.
Yeah, you will learn. That's an education issue. bring up additional.
Mhm.
So maybe that'd be one of our first jobs or something, you know. I mean, we got a citizen that's like a maintenance guy. Well, he's not a maintenance guy, but like he works on stuff. That's actually used to be before. Probably work at his job, so he's probably not going to respond as much. So, but yeah, hopefully it's a message. We can talk about it more. But anyway, Steam Engine and can guess I could look it up. No, it's a poster. Okay. Yeah. Some Steam days. Okay.
Pretty soon.
And then I said that's true, but if you think about it, everybody knows the power of steam by simply using tea kettle lid over a boiling pot. It's steam for a long period of time.
We're going to use steam to make a vehicle work.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what we're gonna go for, if people want to talk about eco-friendly and climate change, here it is. Here's the option. I mean, we're also
You can also
we
force
actually fast vehicles. We don't need semi trucks or anything. So I mean, why not have vehicles that produce steam? So I mean, and then I continue on saying, but obviously, if we do make these vehicles, there would definitely be education on it. And Constable Kirk continues saying, yes, but on equipment you check for cracks, ruptures, and valve failure. Yes, it's gonna be. That's all about steampunk, right? It's steam stuff. You know, steam smokestacks and metal and steam, water boiling and temperature, all that stuff. And also with those kind of vehicles, you definitely need to make sure they stay out of the weather because weather condition will hurt the vehicle.
So if you need a car, have a garage to your place.
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly what I told him. It's like, yeah, let's build. Then every house should probably definitely be required to have a garage. However, we're probably not. If I don't should mandate that, but if you want,
Yeah.
but if you want to keep your car running and not explode on you, I suggest you should, have a garage.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a suggestion.
Okay, be real. If not blow up on you, you don't want it to break down. That's another word. Break down. Break down. Might not. Okay. Look, it's like if you do something with the steam boiler, it's gonna go boom. However, if water's leaking, if the wheel's broke, if the bed is broke, if the is broke, the hydraulic is broken, the chair's broken, that's breaking down. So if you break down or go boom, have a garage.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
To be able to
And and like that, I saw this on YouTube. There's this powered lumbar log hauler. Ross is gonna love that one because he's like, "How are we gonna get the wood?" Well, let's use this steam power log hauler. That'll work. It looks like a train on tractor wheels. That's literally what it is. So let's do it. Um, and this is also
Hey,
what,
if you
and this is
want
also
to learn about steam, there's one thing we could look at is trains. They use coal to heat up.
I know, yeah. Well,
power.
yeah. Okay, here's my issue with trains. Like, I know I'm a steampunk guy. I should love trains. I do love trains. But the problem with trains, we do not need trains on a very, very small island. There's literally
I was looking at the trains as a way to educate ourselves on how they could use steam to make it work.
yeah.
It's still kind of fresh because they use coal to make it hot and things like that to get the
Well,
train
here's the
moving.
thing, though, right? The reason why steam engines use coal is literally just to keep the fire going.
Mhm.
Just to keep the fire going. So if we can find ways to keep the fire going that is not coal, then we're groovy. I mean, it could be wood, it could be hay, it can be. I mean, if you think about it, why not we grow something? We can grow plants that are just as flammable.
Well, I put my place
Waste.
on, farm.
No, think about it. Why not just plant waste? If we just get plant waste, and say we grow crops or whatever, right? And there's like stalks or dead grass or dead vines, all that stuff. Throw that in a fire pit and burn it. Because if you think about it, if we keep it somewhere in a big storage, I mean, it's dead, so it ain't going anywhere. Especially when you don't leave it in the dirt, right? I mean, if it's not going, we'll store like all the dead plant waste somewhere, right? And when you need fire for your vehicle, shove it in there. Light it up. Now, we're going to import stuff, of course. If people need gas, people need oil, people need charcoal or coal, we'll bring it over. We'll buy it. We'll bring it over. Okay, that's just how it is. Because not everybody's going to go for steam engine. We already know. But if they I'm going to encourage it. I'm going to try to encourage it best my ability. So to continue on the conversation, I'll say, but imagine though, one steam-powered vehicle that is not very fast, but gets the job done and gets you to point A and point B without the use of gas or oil or both. That's great. Because being a small nation, that is something the government can get involved in, but I want to see everyone else's opinion on the matter. Yeah, because that was asking all the opinions and such. Because I might have an idea that's gonna be really funny, because I'm definitely going to take advantage of this idea. I'm definitely going to take advantage of it, because one of the topics in the National Assembly is talking about subsidizing the agricultural industry, basically giving tax dollars to anybody that has a farm or a functioning garden, basically. But I mean, it might get shot down. I don't know, but I might add to what I might add something. I might actually keep that a secret, because I'll have to plan this. But you might put a catch on there. It's like, you want this money for your subsidization, you got to do this for you to get the money. So yeah, I might put a catch on it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we continue the conversation today. And we were talking about, bringing up stuff. And then I asked her, hey, did you know about, all the education stuff and whatever? And this is what I said to him. Here's what I said. This is how we bring jobs to next. If we decide to bring back the Kugnal to life as everyday vehicles that will be modified to where it will probably not blow up as much and not break down as much. And most importantly, we'll have brakes, we'll have a hood, we'll have windows, we'll have mirrors, all the stuff that it never had before. It was built in 1796. That's the oldest vehicle in the world. So, never had all the modern. It never even had brakes.
Honestly, I'm down for bringing back classics.
Well, this is classic before classic. So, this was 1796. It wasn't 1900s. It was 1796. America was 7 years old then. No, yeah, 7 years old. So, yeah, 7 years old. So, and Kentucky was 4 years old. So, yeah, it's an old vehicle. So this is what I said. This is what I told Kurt. I said every single piece that the Kugnal have can be done by separate businesses. Boom, jobs. Literally what I just said. I just created a whole line of jobs just like that for Nix. Just to build those vehicles. One, they're jobs. Two, we can educate people on those jobs. I mean, probably not us, but we can look up other places around the world how to build this, or at least how to know how to use a steam engine, or how to build stuff that looks like a steam engine, or how to build a cart that looks like a cart. you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like over 30 jobs for one final product. Then he asked me how many am I planning on building, and we need to train the person to make sure the boiler is safe for use. And I told him, well, the business will make the boiler. If the boiler turns out to be bad, then we go to the next competitor. Because, we need businesses need to have competition to be better. So if one company's boiler is bad, to another. So, and then he asked me how many I'm making. Well, this is the reasons why. Um, well, no. Here's how many I want to actually start out with. I want to start out with 40. I want us to try to build 40 Kugnal in mix after we get the island. I want us to build that many. I think 40 would be a good start for like literally many reasons. One, because of how small our island is. Because of how small our island is, I don't think anyone's gonna really drive a vehicle. Two, if people want to drive a vehicle, the Kugnal will always be available for purchase. It'll be there. So, and um um yeah, that's really it on that one. But like like what jobs would there be? I mean, the jobs there will be the company that makes the nails, the company that makes the boilers, the company that makes the smokestacks, the company that makes the pressure valves, the company that makes the wheels, the cart, the seats, the mirrors, hoods, and all those are just parts, right? And those parts will go to a manufacturer or a factory or a warehouse, as some people call it, right? And that factory warehouse will use all those parts that they purchased to build the Kugnal itself. And after it's manufactured, it goes to a dealership.
Hmm.
And then the dealership will sell the vehicle. And then the person gets to drive a Kugnal all around the island. So, and it will be steam. It will be pretty steam. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can use coal or charcoal, but then again, because then again, the steam that's coming out of the vehicle is technically just boiled water, so we could probably still use coal or charcoal then.
Well, yeah, this is going to be hot
No,
fire.
because it made me think for a minute. It's like, wait, then where would the coal and charcoal smoke go? Because
Hmm.
it can't just be built up in the stove. I mean, maybe it can, but it can't just be built up in the stove, can it? Or does it have to have its own smokestack? I think it has to have its own smokestack.
We would have to see how it was built to get an idea of how it'll
Yeah,
go.
no. You know what? I think it does. It does have its own smokestack. Here's why: because water steam is transparent. It can be depending on how like small it is, I guess, that lets out the steam. The hole is that lets out the steam. The steam water is transparent. This the steam and smoke of the coal, depending on how it's built, is either black or white or gray.
Hmm.
So probably why it's like that. So I don't know. Maybe we can use coal and charcoal. Yes, I mean I have no problem with that.
We'll put it down as a possibility.
Yeah, because I'm sure we can use anything else other than coal and charcoal. Like I said, bio waste. I mean, bio waste is a perfect fuel thing too. So
Mhm. And making waste can turn into oil, which we can use for the engines and whatnot.
yeah,
It has been manufactured and I've seen it on TV shows. Obviously, it must.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah,
This is off topic, but how is the Treasury doing?
I mean we spent some money, so treasury's fine.
Hmm,
We're
okay.
at I mean I just got done updating it at 2,100 something now. So we're not near 3,000 anymore, but we decided to have a budget, so we decided to spend money, and that's what we did.
Okay. I just didn't know where you were at. There's no to be talking about.
Well, to be honest, let me rephrase. We didn't spend that much money yet. What we did on the budget bill was putting money towards specific projects. What we really did was only spent 100 and we only spent $152.28. That's all we spent.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's all we spent from the treasury. Um, and 140 went to the lottery, which was a bust, unfortunately. I mean, we bought a lot of plays, but unfortunately we didn't have enough. Or no, we didn't. We did have enough. It's just it was a bust, sadly. And I bought a lot of tickets too. It was unfortunate. But anyway, and then we spent $112, and we actually have some change left. But we spent $112 on stuff for the state foundry. We had to buy new safety equipment. And I'm already going to spend money on buying a new smelter because we are ready for a new smelter. So, but it's cheap. Sadly, it won't be from the treasury money. Says otherwise. I might talk to her about it because it is technically the smelter. So if I'm buying stuff for the smelter, I might ask the queen if it's okay to take money out of the treasury to do that instead, and it'll be a government expense basically.
So we're using this month to make money anyways.
That's
So
true.
think about it. You're spending money to be able to make more money.
That is true, and it's from the treasury. It's not mine. It's not from my money. So spending my money, but then I gotta go to the bank and put all that money back with the treasury money. So yeah, but our economy grew. Our economy grew up a little bit because of all that, because of tax revenue and putting money into the industries. So and the industries made some money. So yep,
That's good to hear.
mm-hmm. Good for us.
That's
Mm-hmm.
now all I gotta do is just keep up with it.
Yep. Oh yeah, I almost forgot before we wrap this up here. I almost forgot to ask you because this was funny. It's about political parties, um, and about me steampunking Knicks. Do you think I should make a political party to try to steampunk Knicks?
Hmm.
Like, do you think there will be a point of me starting a political party when I know I can't try to make laws to force people to go steampunk?
I mean, if it's just for like punking in your own time, honestly, you could probably do it as long as it doesn't conflict with anything. You know, if it doesn't
Yeah,
conflict with
like I
anything,
said, I'm a nonpartisan guy. I don't really make political parties, but if I ever did make a political party for real, um, I mean, it'll definitely be libertarian leaning, but I will definitely be steampunking, with it. But do you think it's worth making the political party, or do you think it's not worth it? Because like trying to make steampunk is not necessarily a national issue.
hmm,
So
no, it's just something you could enjoy on your own time. To be honest,
yeah,
so if there's
so
something you want to steampunk that you call your own, and if it's just you're making a political self or just to do something else with the steampunk style, if this doesn't conflict with anything towards our laws or stuff like that, I don't see it as an issue.
well, actually, technically, I can make a political party. Yeah, technically, I can make a political party. That sole purpose is to like, okay, so like, let's say I make a random steampunk liking party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our political party can literally be like everything steampunk, and it's like, okay, what about the other political parties? Do you agree with them? We agree with them, but not with them. We agree with them, but not with them. We go back and forth and whatever, and we'll be the party that like doesn't really have candidates for anything, but will endorse candidates from other parties or independents or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we won't have candidates for anything. I mean, if someone wants to run it, go for it, but we're not lobbying. So like, if even if you lose an election, okay with it because we're still gonna steampunk around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, I might even let you help me design my house with a little bit of steampunk in it because I like some styles.
okay, so I mean, again, I'm not, but again, like if I do make a political party, I'm not gonna make a power gaining party that's gonna like mandate everything. If anything, I'm gonna be more liberty leaning. I'm gonna be the party that's gonna be like, yeah, the steampunk
Well,
party
how about
endorses
this?
this candidate. We endorse that candidate for these reasons, and uh, I mean, obviously, we have a guy in the steampunk party. Even though we don't have any candidates to run, this guy wants to run. He's part of the steampunk party, so you know what? We're going to endorse that candidate because he just happens to be in our party. So
Well, how
we
about this?
gain six. Do don't my be more having.
Have you talked to this union?
Is not allowed.
Um, no, you know what not be law.
Oh, it's not every party. Nick
Hmm.
party. Remember? Yeah, we have the everybody else. And look, the backdoor party is person is like he's really good for seeds. A lot of party and happen to be running out of that party. Like then it's just a flip that happens. So that I want my really one is to like he actually like the law endorse. Don't like that law. So, but Democrat public find like this and that. Well, those more uh again we'll make it fun mid less stuff. You know, really severe to take it there. You know? I thought again, I'm fun, but I'm not making parties. For some reason, I do this on games, political, and I mean, not the real life ones. They actually do other for some reason. Community see debating, and they actually solutions and some of the exist literally just crack or other the to and whole speech and candidates they want to just candidate to if someone whatever. Yeah. So, and not chosen at first people that political parties. And that's why I like obviously great one. I ain't a great one. That's just how I am. But no, I mean we're government. So yeah, it's gonna be political. 90% of our nation is people not party or not party of thing. Let them like this. We're not serious. We that office of policies are good for done. Which if you're good, actually do what you're gonna do. I might have that partner laughed at with me. I consider that. You can't both. Didn't interested
Is this a Steam for like the yeah.
thing, but it's basically gonna be how like add if we not really a goal that's power or or like or that we're gonna be there to either endorse it or oppose it. Like that's literally how the party's gonna be. We're literally not gonna be there to like. Now, obviously, if the government gets oppressive one day, which I'd be damned if it does, but if the government next government ever gets oppressive one day, we're absolutely going to oppose the hell out of it because we don't want that. So, but yes, it's mainly going to be a steampunk party. Yeah.
So is there anything else that we need to talk about tonight?
No. Do you want to say anything before we wrap this up?
Well, for one, I am going to try to get back to my Nick Delta broadcast channel.
Yes, let's go. We need it back. Everybody's missing it.
By doing other things afternoon and all that stuff.
Wednesday broadcast. You need it back on. We have that are back to come back on. The more you, the more the broadcast, the more you can. So
I just kind of most.
For my essay, it felt motivated to do that. So let's do it. I need to continue my podcast. I might do once a week. Once a week sounds easy for me. So I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't like doing it yesterday. So today was the day. So well,
Well,
actually, then
that's
again, today
honestly
was
all I have to
Tuesday. So
say
Tuesday
now.
was actually the planned podcast day, actually. So never mind. I guess I meant to do it today.
Well, at least you planned one today, so we got it done.
Let's go. All right. Well, um, everyone, thank you for watching Nixie Acolyte Talk Show. Apologize for the absence for many days. And it happens when you work, and it happens when as soon as you get home, you really don't feel like doing anything. And
That's where I'm at right now.
um, I finally found the motivation and time and willpower to do it today. And I do plan on making more videos to add to Patreon because I have decided to make some videos on my podcast channel to be only seen when you subscribe to my Patreon, um, which I'll put in a link in the description below. Um, it'll show you all the videos. Okay, so like my podcast episodes are free to watch, but if you want to see me acting as prime minister, such as the ones in meetings, me doing executive orders, me writing bills into law, and I plan on doing more of those. Because I do want to do more of those, and tell you all about what laws have been passed throughout the days, other than what we put on our website. Because not everybody's gonna know. Not everybody's gonna want to read it. They would rather have me read it to you. So I'm gonna try my best to make videos on me writing down or me signing bills in the law. They're already law now, but you're gonna see me sign them, read it to you, and reasons for it, and then sign them.
It's basically like for record's sake, you have it on recording that you wrote that down, cite down that law.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, I'm actually gonna put the date that it's been signed into law too, because I actually put that on every bill as well, so I'll know what date that it happened on and all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So we'll see. I might do that tomorrow. Just like as soon as I get home, I'll just get on, make the videos, maybe do like I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 bills a day because I'm behind on that. Because we passed a lot of bills this year. So, but now there will be no bills. Now it's just plebiscites and referendums and ballot initiatives. So that's what we have now in national assemblies. That's how we pass. That's how we make laws now. So, all right. Yeah, you all have a wonderful night. It is 9:32 p.m. We've been doing this for almost an hour and a half. So, Bree, thank you for coming to the show again as the co-host. I know everybody wants to see the Queen, but they get to see you today. So,
I'm trying to ask you something.
I actually don't remember if I told the. I actually don't remember if I told the Queen I was doing a podcast tonight, but I'm sure she'll forgive me. But I'll let her know that we're gonna try to do another one next week. So I'll let her know we're doing one next week, and if she's available to do it, then she's available to do it. So we're gonna do that, and you get to one, Bree. So both.
Seriously, I'm off.
Yep.
I'm off.
Oh, nice. It'd be nice to have an off day. I don't know what that is.
Not really. Everybody's at work. His work hours have been deducted. Mine is either 1 or 2 days a week, and that's usually on the weekends.
Okay. All right. Well, Bree, you have a wonderful night now. I will see you on the next chat room because that's where we're all at. So, everyone, all the information's at the website description below. The website, Facebook group, Twitter, we're everywhere. Look us up. We have a website, www.climatenews.com. We're everywhere by now. Well, maybe not everywhere. I actually thought about getting on TikTok today. Decided not to, but I might do that tomorrow, just to say hi and announce what the hell we're doing and who we are. So I might finally do that tomorrow. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Blow us up, or you can dislike us. It'll give us the algorithm. So that too. You can hate like us. It's like, I hate this guy so much. I'm a like. So make sure you hate like us. Share us everywhere on your Facebook, on your Twitter. Show everybody the Queen of Nix exists. We are a revolutionary movement that wants to try to make an island nation, declare independence from the United States of America due to its many oppressive policies that it has on its citizens, and for putting us into debt, and for having high taxes, for many other reasons that will be in our Declaration of Independence. So, because we're still going to write all that down. That reminds me, Bree, you need to work on your grievances.
Oh, yes, I do.
So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night. I will see you all